What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Dennis Nderitu at Nderitu Basketball HQ. Man, I'm back. You know what? I'm back. Yeah, man. Please be sure to do the usual arrangement. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification posts so that you never miss any new videos I'm dropping. And without further ado, let's just get into it. So I'm all about these fadeaway wild articles. This is the best place for me to be. Any fan should be reading fadeaway wild articles. NBA execs think James Harden is not a good fit with Joel Embiid. James is a weird control freak. He will not throw him the ball at certain times in the game. Just let Joel know that, like, I'm the guy. So, yeah, we've got an article, talking about James Harden's fit with Joel Embiid, and I feel like these guys have not been paying attention. James Harden, when he was in Houston, we had Dwight Howard. They clashed a bit with Dwight. He didn't want to, throw the ball and walk the post, but he'd rather maximize the shot and he maximize the ball to shoot. So that's the whole situation. So let's just get into it. James Harden has been involved in several trade rumors around the league in recent times. The Brooklyn Nets superstar has lived complex times in New York, carrying the team when Kyrie and Kevin Durant were inactive last season. In his campaign, the situation isn't that different, as Durant has gone down with an injury, while Kyrie has become a part-time player due to his refusal to take the COVID-19 vaccine. These recent developments have sparked some rumors regarding Harden. Even though he clarified he's frustrated, he wants to win, and the Nets have struggled in recent games. Harden is reportedly unhappy with Kyrie's part-time playing status. Of course, he's unhappy because he's not getting, 100% from his teammates and his teammate, his all-star teammate. The 2016 NBA champion can only play in road games, leaving all the burden to Harden. So yeah, James Harden is practically, carrying this team like the way he used to carry the Houston Rockets team way back when he was a Rocket. Some trade rumors placed the Beard in a new team, the Philadelphia 76ers. With the ongoing Ben Simmons saga, some say the Australian point guard could be shipped to Brooklyn in exchange for Harden. This sounds like a good idea on paper, but not for everybody. Some executives believe that Harden's personality could create some issues with Joel Embiid, the Sixers' main guy. So an NBA exec was quoted saying, "I'll be worried about how this is going to go for Joel." That league executive said via Heavy. If James has realized that he has to conform his game to what he has around him if he wants to win, then you'll have a lot of talent there. But it will require sacrifice. That's what, Steph Curry did when Kevin Durant joined him. Sign out. Every team that wins has guys that make sacrifices in their personal games. So that's what we saw, the sacrifices that, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo did so that they can win the 2008 NBA championship. So, and the rest is history. Somebody who watched Harden playing in Houston doesn't think things will work that smoothly between the 2018 NBA MVP and a 2022 NBA MVP candidate. So, James has a reputation around the league, and that will follow him, in every city that wants him. So that's the situation. That wasn't a good situation, he said. He had a strong relationship with Daryl. Things never worked with James and Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, or Dwight. At a certain point, you have asked who was the real problem. So if James gets to Philly, this could be a situation where Embiid complete game will depend on whether James Harden wants to give him the ball or not. And James is a weird control freak. He will not give him the ball at certain places. And Joel Embiid is like the guy. So Harden has teamed up with many stars in the past, and it seems he couldn't click with them no matter how hard they tried. Once he arrived in Brooklyn, things started to look different. But now he's the main guy in the team again because Kevin Durant went down with an injury. The whole Kyrie Irving drama queen fiasco with him not taking the vaccine, and he has tried to carry this team the way he did in the Houston Rockets days. And, KD being sidelined for a couple of weeks, Kyrie, who can only join the team in road teams, leaves Harden alone with the squad that has managed to win the top four in the East. Harden wants to win, but the job will be harder if his big three only becomes a one man wrecking ball, like the way he's operating right now. So I don't think this pairing would work. Personally, I'll just use the blueprint that I've seen with James Harden's time with Dwight Howard. The way they had a lot of turmoil, that Dwight left the team in free agency of late 2016 when he went to his home team in Atlanta, and the team was a 500 team. They only won 41 2015 2016. Although they made some fun, although James Harden and Dwight Howard made some noise in the 2014 2015 season, when they went to the West Finals by beating the Clippers, who blew a 3-1 lead at the time. The fit with Harden, with pairing him with a big, it's difficult, because this is a guy who can just chuck up shots. He can even go 1 of 17 without even passing to anyone. So the fit would be a lot of it will be suspect at this point. So James Harden's game play style wouldn't mesh very well with Joel Embiid, but the guy that I would think that would work with the Joel Embiid is a guy like a Damian Lillard. So just throwing it out there. So but the Brooklyn Nets were quick to dismiss all this and just say that James Harden, they're not planning to trade James Harden the trade deadline. So that's that. And yeah, I mean, James Harden is not going to leave Brooklyn, and maybe another blockbuster trade happens. So yeah, he's going to stay in Brooklyn. The Sixers have to find a way to trade away Ben Simmons and get rid of him and his awful contract. They signed him to a max deal, $170 million. And the whole Joel Embiid thing, they just give this guy the MVP because he's just doing everything he could. But with Harden, I don't think he's a good fit there. So you just rather stay in Brooklyn, play with KD, his former teammate, Kyrie, and win the chip with Brooklyn. So yeah. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think, bro. Smash that like button. It helps me out a ton. With that being said, man, I'm out. Peace.